Class is in session. The Brofessor is in. I got your Flash Feuds info whip. And by whip, I mean it is the work in progress. So the Flash Feuds this weekend are happening on April the 26th and lasting all weekend. This is a work in progress. Everything you see here can and might and probably, maybe, kind of, they might change. So don't shoot the messenger. But just take it with a grain of salt. Give you an idea. It's a work in progress. That's actually much better. I like that. It's a work in progress. So as we go through this, just keep in mind that it might actually subject to change, as we've seen before. So our first feud is actually going to be 3 required. It is open. It is to be determined. It is actually a male feud. So let's zoom out a bit so we can get it all on one page here. So the first feud is going to begin at 6 p.m. specifically Pacific Standard Time. It's going to end at 2 a.m. specifically Pacific Standard Time on Saturday. Top row, to be determined male superstar for the weekend. Open, the usual +3 starting MP, 100% all gem damage, 50% war score. The second row is going to have Devon Dudley get the tables at 5-star. Any Shinsuke Nakamura, my absolute favorite, not, as well as open. +1 starting MP, +50% gem damage, and 20% war score. And in the bottom row, bottom lane, we have any Roman Reigns, any modern acrobat, any Hall of Fame, and open. So you only need 3 to run in this one. And in that bottom lane, +1 starting blue MP, 25% cross break damage, 10% war score. And because it is a flash feud, first time wins so far are listed at 65,000 points. So there's our first feud. Our second feud, which is going to begin Saturday at 8 a.m. specifically Pacific Standard Time and end at noon Pacific Standard Time, is actually another male feud. Diamond Dallas Page Hall of Fame from the first week of this MLC, and open, that's going to get you the +3 starting MP, 100% gem damage, and the 50% war score. In the second lane, if you have been able to recruit this month's MLC chase character Razor of the Final Testament, as well, you'll have a chance at the middle lane right there. We also have any Steve Austin at 6-star and open, +1 starting MP, +50% gem damage, blast gem damage, and 20% war score boost. And last but not least, on the bottom row, you have any Shawn Michaels, any acrobat, any legend, and an open spot. This is again requirement of 3. 25% power gem strength to go with your +1 black starting MP, and 10% war score boost. All right, that's 2 down. Our third feud is going to begin at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Saturday, and it's going to go till midnight on Sunday Pacific Standard Time. Another male feud. We have back-to-back Jack feuds. And for this one, the top road is going to be this past weekend's chase character Karrion Kross, The End Is Near, as well as an open slot for that top lane bonus. Middle lane is going to include CM Punk Best in the World at 5-star. Again, any Shinsuke Nakamura at 6-star. And open, +1 starting MP, 50% protect gem strength, and 20% war score boost. And lastly, any Striker Hall of Famer on the bottom row, any acrobat, any legend, any open, and that is going to be +1 blue MP and immobile gem damage on the bottom row. Last but not least, starting at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Sunday and ending at noon, we have our one female feud for the weekend, and that's going to be Jade Cargill and the top lane for the top lane bonus. To go along in the middle row, you're going to have Sherry Martel, the sensational Sherry, at 5-star plus, any Asuka at 6-star and open, and that'll get you the +1 starting MP, +50% black gem damage and 20% war score. And finally, any damage control, any acrobat, and 2 open slots on the bottom row. +1 starting blue MP, +25% blue submission damage, and a 10% war score on the bottom lane as well. This is the end of the Brog. I like it. Maybe I do. I'm still 2. Number 2. 2 people have liked it. They are both me. or it's me and Furpo. Any way you look at it, that is what we are looking at this weekend. Remember, this is a work in progress. So any and all of this can change, but for right now, this gives you an idea of what we're looking at in terms of times and other things. And if you don't know, we also have our contest superstars, our CSS for the weekend as well too. So for our first feud, we are looking at Shinsuke Nakamura, the King of Pop style. That is the new Trickster. Devon Dudley, Get the Tables. R-Truth, The Truth, which is the striker in any Roman Reigns. Number 2 feud, we are looking at Diamond Dallas Page Hall of Fame, Steve Austin, the Bionic Redneck, the powerhouse that just came out. This month's Chase character, Razor, and any Shawn Michaels. Our 3rd feud has the recently acquired, for some, Karrion Kross, The End Is Near, CM Punk, Best in the World, Shinsuke Nakamura, the Master of the Kinshasa, which is the Showboat, and any Hall of Famer. And lastly, Jade Cargill, The Storm Is Coming, Sherry Martel, Sensational Sherry, Asuka, the Empress Returns, and any Damage Control. So that is our CSS for the weekend. This, again, will and probably can change over the course of the next week as we get closer to this. Be sure to check in Thursday when I and the Daviest of D read the Brog live to you on the Twitch, so don't miss out. Let me know what you think in the comments. Brofessor out.